Hello, hello, pretty people. You can see my little kitty up here, I think. Chloe, look at the camera. Say hey. Say, whatever, she's not gonna say hey. Anyway, so today we are going to do a tutorial. We are gonna make some dream catchers as this one. This is one I previously made. This is not the one I'm gonna make, but it's gonna be very similar. And you can see the dream catcher, and then the feathers, and then this old chain that I got at Forever 21, but I didn't like the jewels anymore, so I used the chain for this. Okay, for this craft you're going to use hoops, and you can get either bangles. This one's just a really big one, and I'm thinking about using this one for my car. I'm wanting to make a really big one to put on my rear mirror, yeah. And I'm going to use these for my tutorial though. They're 2-inch wooden hoops, and you can get them at Michael's. They're like 5 for $2. I mean, it's a really good deal. You can make 5 necklaces for, like, you know, pretty good. You're going to need feathers. No, you can't have a dream catcher without feathers. And you're going to need embroidery floss, number 3. Scissors, of course. Gotta cut stuff. Need a glue gun, and this is just my little thing that I keep it on. Okay, so first thing is first, you're gonna plug in your glue gun. Next, you're gonna take one of your hoops and you're going to pick the color. The outside is going to be blue. I'm gonna use blue embroidery floss. Also got this at Michael's. And the inside is going to be pink. Okay, so first what you're gonna do is you're going to cut a large piece of your embroidery floss. You're going to tie a knot to keep your floss on your hoop. Okay, so you're just going to pull it through and twist it over and pull it through, and then make sure that you keep all of what you're doing pushed together so you can't see the hoop under it. And then you're just going to keep going and doing this, and it takes about maybe 10 minutes. It won't take that long if you do it fast. And then we get to the fun part. I like it. Okay, so you're going to leave a tail, and the tail is for the next color. You're going to tie this on to start doing the inner. Wrap it around to make sure you've got the last few parts of the blue out of the way. Then you can trim it. Now you're going to get started on the fun part. Okay, so wrap it around, and then you're going to take it and pull it over, okay, inside of this next one, okay? You're gonna pull it, yada yada, okay? And then make sure it's at the top. Make sure that you don't pull it all the way through though. You want this to be loose so that you can pull the next layer through. And you're just gonna continue that, really. Like, that's pretty much all you do. Alright, and then you're gonna pull it through. Then you're gonna pull it through the next. Pull it through, leave it loose. Okay, next one. Pull it through, leave it loose. Sorry, I keep raising it up. Pull it through, leave it loose. Now you're just going to pull it through the back. Now you see why you had to leave it open. Okay, pull it through the back. Oop, got caught. Okay, pull it through the back. Okay, so you're going to pull it through, and then you're going to pull it back out. That's all you're going to do. Make sure you leave those loose too so you can keep continuing on in the layers. Okay? So, next, get your end. My end's frayed, so I have to keep, like, getting it straightened out. Okay, so pull it, and then you're going to put it inside of this little hole, okay? Then you're going to pull it through, and then you have that one done. Put it in through the back, alright? Put it in through the back, And then you're going to put it through the middle of that. Pull it through. Okay. And then you're just going to keep doing that all the way until you get to the center. Okay? Make sure you leave it loose so that you'll have plenty of room for the next layers. Okay, so now I'm done. You pretty much just keep going until you start getting confused with all the little stuff. Alright, so you can go ahead and leave it centered, or you can go ahead and move it and pull it to the side, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull it all to the side. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Alright, yeah, you just kind of pull it all to one side. I really like it like that. Okay, now you're going to take your end and pull it through a few of the slots. That way you can tie it off and it'll stay where you put it, whether that's the center or the side because you pulled it over. Okay, make a knot. Okay, make one more. That way it's secure. You don't want it coming undone. Okay, once you've made your second knot, go ahead and cut it off. And there is your beautifulness dream catcher. Alright, so now we're going to work on the feathers and the tail part. So for the tail, I'm going to use this old twine that I already had. I really like it, and it's really natural looking. And you're just going to take a small piece, however long you want it. It depends if you want feathers like way long or just really short. I like the short ones for necklaces simply because it makes it look like a necklace, not like, I don't know, something ridiculously big. Okay, so now you're just going to pull it through and you're going to tie it, but you're not going to tie it tight. You're just going to make a simple little loop because you don't want it big and bulky. You just want it to be simple. Okay? Alright, so now I'm going to shorten this side, and I'm going to shorten this side too because actually it's a little long on both. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some of my hot glue into this little hole right here. Okay? You're going to take some of your feathers that you picked out, like your favorite little feathers, and you're going to stuff it in there while the hot glue is still wet. It's going to make the twine stay to this little bead, and it's going to make the feathers stay inside and make it like a really cute look. Apply it to the hole and stick all of your cute little feathers into the wet hot glue. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, and that's just what you're going to do throughout the whole thing. Now some people get really detailed into it and tie the feathers in and then hot glue it, but I like the beads because it gives it that really pretty finish and it just kind of makes it look more Indian-y. So put the glue inside of the blue bead or whatever color your bead is, and you're going to take the ends of all your feathers and stick them into the glue, and then it'll dry probably like instantly. Okay, and you have your first section done. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this. I suggest that you get your best feathers for this one because these are going to be on the very top and be the most visible. And yeah, and there you have your absolutely adorable dream catcher. Is that not cute? Make sure you add the chain, ribbon, or whatever you're wanting it to be. So this is the final look. I put my gold chain on it, and I really like the dream catcher. It's really cute, and it's really feminine and boho looking. I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I hope you found it useful and that you like it so that you can make your own and express yourself through your dream catcher and make it your colors and your feathers and express yourself. Just have fun with it and don't feel like it has to be perfect. If it messes up, then it's just even cuter. So anyway, I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, pretty people. I made a knot. Shh. My kitty's gonna say hey. Hey guys. Woo! She's not a nice kitty.